lot of times people just put makeup on people because this is the technique and this is what's popular today, or this is what's the trend is.
Right.
I like trends. They're fun. They have their place in society, but it's not, you can't, everybody doesn't have the same face.
Right.
Okay.
What's a classic trend you think you'll always stick with?
Well, for me, I think a really good trend is that beauty is always in fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Being beautiful, being effortless. I think that will never go out of style. You love seeing a woman that just looks put together and clean and beautiful and not too many trends. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Bring your chin back a little bit. Just stay right in there so I can see you.
Frank, what about you? What about hair? What's a classic hair that you love to do on a...
I really like hair that doesn't look done. Like, I
effortless?
started off, doing just pretty hair. I think if I can make your hair look beautiful and you look like you just have beautiful hair, it doesn't need to be overly styled. It just looks like you have gorgeous hair.
Yeah.
And I think that's the secret I find. Let me make you look like you have gorgeous hair. Not so much, oh my God, you've got an amazing hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I use 2 foundation brushes and a smaller foundation brush. This is Stellasi. These both are Scott Barnes brushes, 68, the foundation brushes. If you get too much foundation on one of the brushes and you want to use them, you can just kind of take some of it off onto the other brush. So you're loading 2 brushes at once. So it's a little trick, a little technique.
Can I talk about some extensions for a minute, Scott?
Please talk about extensions.
What I find, like when I'm doing these type of character-driven things, it's not like you can just go into like some store and say, hey, I want like brown hair with blonde streaks in it. It doesn't exist. Like you have to literally like create it yourself, and I find that's what makes you stand out, like I looked at when I was doing this character, like we spent days like highlighting and low lighting and putting roots on hair because, during the movie, like, I don't know if you noticed, Ramona has roots. So I can't put extensions in that are light that don't have a root. So we went out of our way. Like if you look at this hair, like it's all like rooted, like it's got dark roots on it to make it all look legit to the character that we're doing. I kind of take a lot of pride in my extension work because it's all about creating something that is not detectable. If you're wearing extensions and you look like you're wearing extensions, then they haven't done a good job on you. Like even with, I don't know if you guys know, I have my own brand of extensions.
Yes.
But even the extensions that I have, which are my own, they're all multicolored, they're highlighted. Like the ombre that I have is gorgeous. It's all highlights that run into just a little bit. I mean, it's just all fluid. Nothing looks dipped, nothing looks over top, they're rooted. I mean, that's what makes extensions look good.
Yes, I actually just purchased some from you.
Yes.
And I love them. And I love that they come in the satin hanger with the bag and it just protects them.
They come in a little gun bag.
Yes, I love it.
Especially when you're traveling.
Especially, and I do travel a lot for work, so I love it.
Now tell me what company you work for. You work for a cosmetic company as well, right?
I work for L'Oreal.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There you go. See, just not any cosmetic company. L'Oreal.
Yes.
I'll remember her.
So I work for skincare.
Okay, what part? What division?
It's called Active Cosmetic Division.
Okay.
And it's 2 European lines. One is called Vichy. The
Yep.
other one is called La Roche-Posay.
Yep.
I've given you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I like their
sunscreens are
their
great.
sunscreens are good, and the Vichy skin cleanser, the foaming one, is really great. So it's actually great.
So in my division, there's SkinCeuticals, and that's where I would love to go work. Do you use any other products?
Which one's which one out of Vichy or?
Well, so in the division, there's Dermablend, Vichy, La Roche, and SkinCeuticals.
Yeah, I use Dermablend stuff.
Do you?
Yeah, I use the body makeup, the one that comes in the tube.
Yes.
It's really good.
Amazing.
It's good for when you're doing like stuff where there's a lot of skin involved or body. Like I used it for our second act when Jennifer had to do that shower scene.
Oh, yes.
Because it really repels the water. which is great. It's almost waterproof in a sense, you know.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it is.
Yeah, I have some right here. This one.
Oh yeah, yeah, leg and body.
Yeah, this is great for when you're.
This is like Barbie legs.
Yeah, it's a little heavy. You know, Jennifer's got such great skin that I don't like to cover it up so much. But here, I'll show you. Like, I'm using a little bit of it. I'll put some like on your body.
Yes.
And I like to stipple it a little bit more than anything, and then just kind of. Frank had somebody offer him $10,000 for this Ramona hair from the movie.
I couldn't do that.
Really?
Yeah, Frank's like, I'm not giving Jennifer's hair away. I was like, he's not using this again after the film, but it was like in a box. Thank God he didn't give it away because we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We'd have to recreate it from ground zero. So it's creepy when people ask for stuff like that. You're like, this is the little creeposaurus.
I remember, I keep telling this story over and over again. I remember when I was in the salon once and I just came back from doing Barbara Streisand's hair and I was cleaning my brushes out and some guy like literally dove on the floor and tried to collect all the hair off the floor.
Well, there's some people that are really, especially with babs, man, there's some fanatics out
But
there.
the point I'm trying to make is at the
Yeah,
time,
Jennifer,
I
right?
really thought about it and I'm like, no, like it's my job to dispose of this if I'm not using it. It's not my job to suddenly like capitalize on it. And I made him give the hair back. I wouldn't let him have it. I'm like,
It's
you know
so
what?
creepy.
I'm like, I need to dispose of that and make her feel secure that, you know, whatever I walk away with, that's hers, like her DNA,
Right.
that I'm not.
It's like a crime scene.
I know,
I'm
I
gonna
just thought it was
powder you.
weird. Man. I thought about it. I'm like,
Okay.
no.
You ready for powder?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready. So I know you like Makeup Forever,
I
right?
do.
But you're gonna use yours.
No, I'm going to use Makeup Forever. HD powder. I'm using exactly what I used in the film. Okay?
Okay.
Verbatim. Now, I was in development with my brand while we were doing this.
So you tried so many things out. You were getting samples every day.
Yeah. And I put them all in different packaging. So no one would know. It was
But
all
you-
incognito.
I knew though.
Well, you knew. Duh.
So you like this one over the Laura?
Mercier. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Laura stuff. I don't mean to say I don't like somebody's stuff, but I just don't I don't like the tone of it. It's a
Okay.
little gray for me.
So this one's your go-to.
Yeah, it's just looks like a beautiful airbrushing, you know?
Yes.
I'm lucky, like I work a lot with Chris Appleton, I work a lot with Lorenzo Martin, with Jennifer, like and Frank. She kind of rotates everybody. And so I'm lucky to work with some great people all the time. Like Chris is fun, he's talented, and Lorenzo's really talented. I did all of Vegas with Lorenzo. We did like so many shows for Vegas, and they're just great guys, you know. And
Was that a fun show?
it was really fun. I kind of missed that whole Vegas thing because it was
You
really,
didn't get that experience on the tour
I felt like the tour was fun. It was hard. It was harder
when we did that
because
tour.
you got to understand, like a residency, you're in the same spot and like your stuff is set up and you get to work and it's like coming to work, you know.
That's
Don't go
true.
to
It was
work
all
now.
that packing up we had to do every night. Ooh. Like when we got to do a menu twice in a row, 2 nights in a row.
We were like,
yay!
yay, we were in the same spot for more than an hour. You know what I mean? That's where it starts getting hard. All right, I love Makeup Forever. These are the Matte Velvet Skin, which is, they call it blurring powder foundation. Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. This is Pro Finish powder repackaged, and it's good. It's better than the actual Pro Finish, but I love it. Okay, it comes with a powder puff.
Throw it.
Useless.
Okay.
I don't use it. All right, but I'm gonna hit it with the Scott Barnes fan brush. Yay! That's a fan. That's a fan. Talking to you. I'm your biggest fan.
So after you contour, you do foundation and then you contour with.
Oh, I powdered, and now I'm kind of going back in, and we're rebuilding.
Okay.
I call it reinforcements.
Okay.
Okay, this calls for reinforcements. Structuring the face. A little bit of bronzer, a little bit of the side of the nose. Now, because I built up your nose, this is good. Look straight ahead for me. That's it. Sit straight for me so I can see both sides of your face clearly. I know you favor this side, right? This side.
Yes.
This is your good side, so you're
I
always
think so. Yes.
kind of giving it to me.
Yes.
All right. I like it giving it to me. Remember, I lied and threw the powder puff away. Now I'm going to use it. I love it. Okay, it comes with a powder puff.
Throw it.
Useless.
Okay.
I don't use it. Look, watch. She said it's wrong anyway. Give me back that powder puff I chucked. I need it back. I'm going to use a little bit of it.
Okay.
Look up for me. I'm going to press this right in. Now, you got to be really careful when you're doing films, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of different lighting. It's not like this, where this is lit to the gods, right?
Right.
Sometimes you're in a dark bar. You're in a car with a street light, supposedly is your light, you know?
Right.
So last thing you want is creature feature. That's what I call it, where the face looks all funny. So I'm going in with the light right now, and I'm just kind of pressing the makeup in.
Okay.
Why? So it minimizes your pores, okay? That's why.
Got it.
And then I hit right above the brow, 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 brow.
So a lot of videos that I've seen, they normally start with eyebrows. They say it frames the face. You don't start with the
I sometimes do, sometimes don't. I don't think that you need it right now. That's not really my main focus for you. I just really, I want to kind of get this built.
Got it.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's put some blush in there.
Some Scott Barnes.
Yes. Well, I was literally developing this stuff while we were on the set. So this color is minimalist. And a little bit of rose. Now we're taking that contour and we're going to marry it with the lip. In the words of Jamie French, why don't you marry it? Because we love Jamie French. Sweet girl too, and really talented makeup artist. I like her. She has a channel.
Who was your inspiration when you were
Doing Ramona?
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, like back to like Janine.
There's a bunch of people, like bits and pieces from tons of people.
Yeah, it wasn't anybody.
In particular, it was like a lot of things. We're like, let's take a bit of this, a bit of that.
Pretty, right?
Yes. I don't even know who that is. Is
We're,
that me, Frank?
we're supporting it. Look at the hair's coming to life, honey. Look at her. She's becoming Ramones.
Yes.
Right before us.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So that contour on the nose is a little strong, as everybody can probably see. I let it kind of sit for a bit. I guess some people call that baking. It's like, I don't know why everybody thinks they're making cookies, but they're not. Now I'm just kind of gently covering the contour up. Like, you know, like when a cat goes into a litter box and they gently cover their mess. Like, that's what I'm doing. Hence the cat paw.
Hence.
Meow, 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 meow. Sick.
And it feels like I could fall asleep because you're so gentle.
Really?
I mean, you know.
Most people don't say that about me, but but thank you. I'll take that. I take compliments wherever I can get them. I just need a drugstore. Like sometimes you just need to go to the drugstore.
Yeah, what's your favorite drugstore product?
Oh my God, I have so many.
I know. I know your favorite one, but makeup wise.
Yeah. Ramona wears drugstore.
Ardell?
Yeah, this is what I use for the whole film. Wispies in black. Not the Wispies 133, just regular Wispies.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be wearing that. Scott Barnes highlighter.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Have you used this yet?
Not yet.
All right, so use a little bit. I like to just kind of mush everything all around. I'm one of those mushers. That's why.
And then where do you place highlight?
On
Right
the places where the highlight would hit.
Above the cheekbone?
Right.
Or?
This is the light's going to hit you here, so this is where it's got to go.
Okay, and no further in.
Look at it. Look at it. Boom. Shazam. Right?
Yes.
All right.
So what I've got to do when I finish it off, I've got to create that root. So I'm going to get some color spray and I'm going to spray this root a little darker.
I'm going to root it.
A little bit.
This is a pencil named Sormay. They use this for the film, and this color is called Tease. They sell this on like I get these on Amazon. It's a square pencil. It's a nightmare to sharpen.
Oh.
Unless you have the sharpest sharpener in the world. It eats your pencil. Turn your face to the light. How you doing with those bits?
Good.
The itsy bitsies.
Always trying to hide a bit.
Kind of feel what I'm doing, right?
Going over.
Kind of going over the contour, and then I just kind of soften the edge up.
Okay.
And then color in the corners a little bit.
Okay.
And then we just go and drop it down.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Okay? So you get this little,
How?
the pout in the center.
Oh wow.
Okay. This is the color TZ or whatever it was called. Or baby doll.
Baby doll.
It's the baby doll. You feel what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yeah, pull it out to the edge.
And you do that because.
It gets rid of the, like, you ate chocolate milk with a ring around your lip.
Oh, got it.
See? The lips look full. Full of life. Full of something. I like to build. So we're going to build a little bit at a time.
Okay.
It's easier to build than it is to take it away. So now, why am I doing the lips first? Ask me.
Yes. Why?
Thanks, Bachi, for asking. Bachi's like, oh, why are you doing the lips first? Because it kind of frames everything up. Now I'm going to do your eyebrows
Okay.
before we do your eyes. Okay?
Fine.
So you asked about eyebrows. Here they come.
Yes.
We're going to grab one of my Scott Barnes special pencils or brushes right here. Number 59,
Okay.
which is, I call it laser razor sharp.
Is that the one you did for my nose?
Yep. No, I use the rounded one for your nose.
Oh, okay.
Right here. And that's number 60. There's a difference if you look at the two brushes here. One's very sharp angle and the other one's rounded, right? So I use the rounded for the lips, the nose, like, but this I use for brows. And I can use this for eyes, but she's sharp. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm using a contour color called Slice for the brows.
Okay.
And I'm going to say to Frank, be careful with her head because I'm doing her eyebrows. Okay? So that means throw your hand right on the top of her
I'm
head.
putting it like this so that way I can hold it still.
That's what it means. Do that. So you're missing some hair here in the front. You went a little pluck happy at one point in your life, yes?
When I was like 13.
Right, you went for the thin eyebrow. All right, so I extended that a little bit. Look straight into the camera for me. I want you to stay right there so we can. Don't move.
Okay.
Let me move around you. So I need everybody to see what I'm doing to your brow. Okay, your brow's starting back here, and your nose is over here.
Okay.
So we need to start the brow where your nose starts.
Okay.
For symmetry. Okay. Little brow tip. I'm coming out with brow products. I can't wait.
Are you?
Yes, I love brows, but you know what I do? I don't like that like etch-a-sketch eyebrow. That
No.
yeah, it's a space.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, though, just as you're building that face, I've been building all this color.
Yeah, no, I see it. It's really pretty. Okay.
Like we started putting all that light in, like especially because this is going to go into the blonde that's right around the face there. On the
And I love this
paint
dark
area.
underneath too.
With all that dark
great.
underneath.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
Love it.
It's just coming to life.
She feels very stripper.
Well, she is.
In my next life, maybe.
Why not now? It's a good living.